Hello everyone, I am Shruti from the Department of Statistics. Today I would like to share some examination tips for your upcoming examination. In that first point is time management. So you have 3 hours for every paper. In that 15 minutes only for a reading period and 2 hours 45 minutes for a writing period. In a 15 minutes, you have to read the question paper thoroughly and you have to segregate the easy questions and the high scoring question, and you have to plan the order of attempts. That means which section you have to start. Whether you have to start from the section D, whether you have to start from the section C, that you have to plan. In which section you are very confident, start from that. There is no such restriction that you have to start from the section A. So any section you can start. In which section you confident, start from that. So in a statistics section A, there will be 20 questions are there. 5 questions choose the correct answer. 5 questions fill in the blank. 5 questions match the following. 5 questions one word question. In that you have to finish those 20 questions within a 15 minutes. And section B, there will be 2 marks question. Totally there will be 7 questions. You have to write 5 questions. Those questions also you have to finish within the 15 minutes. And in a section C, you have 2 parts are there. In the first part, there will be 7 questions. You have to write the 4 questions. And in the second part, there will be 4 questions and you have to attend the 2 questions. Totally, you have 6 questions. 5 marks question. Those questions you have to write within a 1 hour. And last part, section D, there will be 10 marks question. 3 questions are there. You have to write 2 questions. You have to finish it that within a 30 minutes. So 15 minutes for one question, 15 minutes for another question. Totally you utilize 2 hours. Still 45 minutes is remain. Those 45 minutes, first what you have to do, you have to check the entire paper, whether you made some mistakes or whether you forgot to write the formula, comments, etc. After that, from the every section, you have to write one extra question. Compulsory, you have to write from each section, you have to write one extra question. Next is common mistakes in statistics. So I select some of the mistakes. In that, in a STDR problem, the mistake is you will missing to write the ASTR formula. You are not writing the comment. So you will calculating everything you are write properly only. Calculation everything will be correct, but you will forgot to write the ASTR formula, and also some of them will forgot to write the comment. For a ASTR formula, there will be 1 marks is there. For a comment also 1 marks is there. Without fail, you have to write the formula. That is the first point. Most of them will not write the formula, so you must to write the formula and comment. That is in this part. One more example, if you are taking means normal distribution problem. The formula how student will write mu minus x division by sigma, but actual formula is x minus mu division by sigma. This is the actual formula. Student usually they will write mu minus x. If you calculate in this way, entire problem is wrong. The actual formula is x minus mu division by sigma, and some of them what they will write? They will write x bar minus mu division by sigma. If you write x bar also, that is also wrong. You should write only x minus mu. And another part is more than situation. In that, calculation is direct. In a less than, after simplification you have to do 1 minus condition. Usually they will do reverse direction. For a more than they will do 1 minus, for a less than they will do direct calculation. So more than means direct calculation, less than means 1 minus condition. That is the second part. And one more thing is, sometimes they will give here capital N, they will forget to multiply the capital N. If they give N is 1000, you have to multiply, and you have to, what will be the answer? 158.7 something you will get. Approximately you have to write 159. So most of them forgot to multiply the capital N. If they give the capital N, compulsory you have to multiply with the final answer, and you have to write the approximated amount. That is the next one. One more example if I have to give means gross reproduction rate and net reproduction rate problem. In a gross reproduction rate, actual formula is GRR is equal to I into summation WSFR. So this formula everybody will write, but they will forget to write the sub formula. That means they forgot to write the WSFR formula. What is the WHC for formula? FBX division by FPX into 1000. Or you can also write, there only you have the statement female birth division by female population. Female, complete sentence you have to write, female birth divided by female population into 1000. So what students will do, they will write FB divided by FB. It is a wrong statement. Either you have to write like this or complete in sentence form you can write, don't write like this. This is the second mistake in a GRR NRR. And one more thing in GRR NRR is they will forget to write the comment. Comment if they give means just no need division. So if you get the answer somehow 1200, what you will do? Answer division by 1000 you will do, and they will write 1.2. Not like this, you have to write the statement. What? If more than 1 means population is increasing. If less than 1 answer if comes, population is decreasing. Exactly 1 comes means population is constant. So this comment is compulsory. So marks for this statement, not only for this. If you write this much, then the comment part you are losing the 1 mark. So that is the second things in a GRR and NRR. So one more question is calculate Marshall-Edgeworth index number. Calculate Marshall-Edgeworth index number and show that it satisfies the TRT. So here base year is given, price means first letter is P, P0. Usually student what they will take it as Q0, and this one they will take it as P1, and this one is taking as the Q1. So entire problem is wrong because here they not given the quantity, they given the total value. In this situation, total value, and if they give expenditure and if they give expense for a base year, we will take it as P0, Q0. For a current year, we will take it as a P1, Q1. So what you have to take here? P0, Q0, this become P1, Q1. So P0, Q0, P1, Q1. By using this information, you have to estimate the Q0, P0, Q0 division by P0, Q1, P1 division by Q1 divided by P1. So if you are Q0, if you are taking Q0 and you are calculating, you will get the answer, but it is not the right answer. Entire problem is wrong. For a only formula part, you will get a 1 mark. So when they give total expenditure expense, if they given, you have to take it as a P0, Q0 for a base year, and current year it become P1, Q1. That is the next point. One more example is in the case of MCQ part. So they will give, choose the correct answer if I am taking. The expected number of years newborn baby would live is, answer is longevity actually, okay. But what student will do, longevity or cohort if they wrote, you won't get any marks. Only one choice, either longevity, either cohort. Don't give two option, any one option. If it is correct, you will get a 1 mark, otherwise no mark. And someone, what they will do, first page they will write longevity, second page they will write radix, and another page they will write it as the correct. So if you write 2-3 times, you won't get the marks. First page, whatever it is there, that means first attempt what you are did, for that only they will give mark. If it is correct, they will give full marks. If they are not correct, means they will losing the marks. Second times it is correct, give the marks. No, not like that. MCQ part, first attempt whatever it is there, that is only we are considering, okay. For MCQ 20 question, whatever it is there, first attempt whatever it is there, for that only you will get the marks. That is the second usual mistakes in this one. All the paper they will do in a statistic also, it is a common mistakes, okay. Next, tips to avoid these mistakes. So what you have to do, you have to practice the NCERT. There will be so many examples are there, so many questions are there. Regularly you have to solve those problems, and also you have to see the NCERT book, and also you have to solve the more preparatory paper, previous year preparatory paper and this year model paper and all there. Regularly you have to practice those paper. In a statistic, practice is important. Just if you are reading means you will not get the marks. Every day you have to practice some problem, then it will be helpful for the exam, okay. And you have to maintain the formula sheet. For a statistic, you have to make one separate formula sheet. From every chapter there will be set of formulas are there. Make that list and every day recall those formulas. It will be helpful for your exam. And also, what will the next thing? Units. In a vital statistic, when calculating mortality rate or a fertility rate, after formula you have to do it into 1000. For a index number you have to do into 100. Ulta reverse they will do. For a index number they will do 1000. For a this one mortality fertility rate they will take it as 100. If you do, entire problem is wrong. Vital statistic cases we have to take 1000. For an index number we are expressed in a percentage, it should be into 100. Be careful while applying the units. Vital statistic into 1000. For every fertility and mortality calculation you have to do into 1000. For a index number calculation you have to do what? Into 100. The next point is high scoring area. You have to focus, especially vital statistic. Total marks is 13 marks. So section D you will get a 110 marks question, 110 marks problem will be there, and in a section A there will be 3 questions. MCQ part, whatever it is there you will get a 3 question. Either it may come in a choose the, or in a fill in the blanks, or in a one word question. Totally 3 questions. Any part it may come. Okay. Totally 13 marks it is important. When it comes to index number, totally 18 marks. 10 marks, 1 question compulsory, and when it comes to section C, 1 question compulsory, 5 marks questions will be there. When it comes to section A, 3 questions will be there, 1 mark, 3 questions will be there. So totally index number weightage is 18 marks. And when it comes to theoretical distribution, total weightage of this chapter is 23 marks. Section C compulsory, there will be 2 questions. Section C first part, whatever it is there only you will get a 2 question. 2 problems will be there. When second part of section C, you will get 1 question, compulsory question, that is also coming from the normal distribution only. Normal distribution problem only coming under the section C second part. Okay. Section B, 2 marks, 2 questions will be there. Section A, again you will have the 4 questions. So totally theoretical distribution is important for around 23 marks. And operation research, totally it is important for a 15 marks. Section C, 5 marks, 2 questions will be there. Section another part C, another part is there. There also one questions will be shown. That is the graph problem, LPP problem, compulsory question. Okay. And theory also it is important there, but take it as keep it as the extra item. For a problem cases you can keep it as the extra if you are thorough in a theoretical distribution. First 3 chapter if you are thorough, that is in a vital statistic, index number and theoretical distribution, and one more is interpolation and extrapolation. If you are very confident, then section C first part and second part and section D will be completed. Then you have to focus on the theory part. Okay. Next up, focus section B. I'm not considering section A part, MCQ part. I'm starting from the section B. There you have to write the 5 questions. First question, 17th question is from the time series only. There will be 10 to 15 questions are there. Please focus on the time series. 18th question is coming from the interpolation and extrapolation only. There you are having maximum 4 questions. Compulsory question, define interpolation, extrapolation, or the difference between interpolation, assumption of interpolation. Only 4 to 5 questions are there. Please focus on the interpolation and extrapolation. 19th and 20th question is compulsory from the theoretical distributions only. There you have maximum question. And in a statistical inference, 2 questions will become theory questions and 2 problems are there. 23rd question is from the SQC and 24th question from the operation research. So which chapter has to focus? Time series easily you can cover because only 10 questions. Here only 4 questions. You can choose the statistical inference. 2 question is over. 1, 2, 3, 4 and you can go for the SQC. So you can clear the section B part. It is easy. Or you can leave the statistical inference and you can go for the theoretical distribution. Only how many chapters you have to read? Only 4 chapters. Time series, interpolation, SQC. Choose in these 3 any 1 chapter. Okay. Next, when it comes to section C, you have to write the 4 questions. My suggestion is go for the index number. So index number 1 questions will be there, and interpolation 1 questions will be there, theoretical distribution 2 questions is there, operation research 2 questions is there, one more chapter is there in between 29, that is from the statistical inference, 3 concepts are there, leave that chapter. So in an index number, how many questions are there? One is Kelly, another one is the CPI, 2 methods are there, suitable index number, or you having GM problem or the AM problem. So how many questions are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions are there. In that any one questions will be shown. So if you concentrating the index number, then it is useful for the section D also. In a section D, any one chapter is coming AB. If it comes from the index number, so this will be helpful because all the 5 marks question you already prepare for this, so that will be useful for section C also, section D also. Interpolation, how many questions? Only 2 questions. Binomial expansion method, this is Pascal triangle problem. Another one is the Newton's method. In these two, any one question is the compulsory question, so focus on the interpolation and extrapolation. And theoretical distribution, if you are coming, there will be binomial distribution, Poisson distribution, hypergeometric distribution. Only 3 distributions are there. In these 3 distribution, any 2 questions will come, either BD and PD, either PD and HD, or PD and HD. Any 2 questions will be coming. And operation research, if you are taking, there will be 4 chapters are there. One is transportation problem, game theory, inventory theory, replacement theory. In these 4 chapters, any 2 questions will become. So if you focus on index number, 1 question is clear. If you focus on interpolation, 2 question is clear. And if you focus on the theoretical distribution, so 4 questions will be clear. No need to go for the another chapter only. So plan according this which chapter you have to focus. That is the section C part, you have to attend only 4 questions. And when it comes to section C, any 2 has to write normal distribution, 32 question. I am saying question number also in a 32 normal distribution problem only coming, fixed question, no changes. And when it comes to 35, graph problem, linear programming problem, graph problem, fixed question, only they may change the value. So just focus on these 2. No need to concentrate on the other chapter. So here 2 more question is, one is from the SQC, another from the statistical inference. You can easily leave those 2 chapters. Just focus on these 2. Only one method. This is also only one method. It is easy. Focus on normal distribution and linear programming problem. When it comes to section D, so first question is from 36 question is from the vital statistics only. How many questions are there? Standardized death rate, 1 length problem, and GRR, NRR, full 1 length problem, or you may get a AB problem also. Okay, AB means what are the options? They may give these 2 together, or TFR 1 problem, and this is the second problem. Or TFR and CDR, ASTR together they may give A and B part. Or luckily you may get a standardized death rate, means there is no AB. This is only 1 complete question and this is also 1 complete question. Okay, so these 3 choices are there. Compulsory important, important, and this is also important. When it comes to index number, what are the questions are the index number? Calculate Fisher index number, apply TRT, it is 1 complete question. Marshall Edgeworth, apply TRT, 1 complete question. Lasphere, Pashish, Marshall, Dorbish, Fisher. All the 5 they won't ask, any 3 they will ask price index number or quantity index number. Here also they won't ask 5, any 3 they will ask, either Lasphere, Marshall, Fisher, or Pashish, Marshall, Dorbish, like that, any 3 they will ask. So totally complete question will be there. This is 1 complete question, 1 complete question. Here they will ask any 3, or you may get a AB. AB means how? One is calculate GM, another question they may give Kelly, or they may give A is CPI problem, and B they may give suitable index number. This is 5 marks and this is 5 marks. Section D, 3 questions are there. Last question is from the time series. You can leave this chapter. It is optional. If you are very confident on these 2, no need to read this chapter only. 1 complete question means A plus BX plus CX square question. That is a parabolic trend equation. Another one is the exponential trend equation. These 2 are a complete question. Or in this chapter AB, if it comes, means One is straight line trend equation, linear trend equation. Another one is the moving edge, either 3 or 4 or the 5 moving average question. Any one question will be the AB, compulsory, either 36 or the either 37 or either 38 AB format will come. Another two question complete form. Okay, complete one length question they will ask. So you can focus on vital and index number, means no need to concentrate on the time series. Or I will concentrate on vital statistics and the time series, means you can leave the index number. My suggestion is go for vital statistic and index number. So why index number? It is useful for a 5 marks also. Okay, that is the section D. From the section B, for a section A, you have to concentrate on all the chapter. All the chapter is important. For a section A, there is no choices there. All these points may useful for your upcoming examination. I wish you all the best students. Thank you.